Ooh, we baby, this is how I like it. All right, let me stop playing with y'all tonight. Let's go ahead and get into this thing. So I want to welcome you guys back to Open Mics and Opinions. Now, tonight we're diving into a topic that's shaking the social media, shaking up relationships everywhere. The question is, do men and women even like each other anymore? It feels like the battle of the sexes is louder than ever. But underneath all the memes and debates, if there's still real love, that's what I want to know. Or have we grown too divided to meet in the middle? Let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and welcome Ree with the T to the stage. Welcome, Ree. How you doing, girl?
Hey.
What's happening?
Hey, how are everybody doing tonight?
Good, good.
It's your
Yeah.
girl Ree, baby.
Now she sounds better than me, y'all. I can't sing work of damn. I tried it.
Stop
All
it.
right now. So let's go ahead and welcome Ian to the stage. Hey Ian, how you doing tonight?
Doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine. We got our first male
Oh,
up on stage tonight. Ian is coming to us from H-Town. Okay, guys. See, we pulling them all over. We pulling them from all
Hey,
over the United
Ian.
States.
hey there.
Mhm. We pulling them from all
How you
over. Now,
doing?
I'm
oh,
doing all right. How about yourself?
you doing good,
I'm
Ree?
doing
He
lovely.
asked. All right now.
I
Oh,
am.
he dropped, but I guess he'll be back on and I'll let him in.
Oh,
Now we
well, come
support.
on back. Come on back.
That's right, Ian. We need your bro. Now we may have a couple. Okay, there he is. Welcome back. Be careful with those fingers now.
I trying to maximize my screen and I couldn't
Knock
get it.
yourself out. Okay. So let's go ahead. Now we may be expecting a couple of more guests. I did invite a few others, and then also our Derek from I Show Receipts should be on later as well. Now, Ian, I know that you wanted to possibly bring on another guest. Is that person still interested, or is she in my comments?
She's in the comments.
All right, thank you, thank you. We need more women perspectives.
Miss
So
Jasmine.
let's take a look at this comments. Hey, Arlisa, thank you for joining us tonight. We have Miss Roro. Boy, didn't I tell you, Reed? And Ian, I'm telling you now, we can always count on Arlisa and Miss Roro to be up in here.
Hey there.
Thank you guys for joining. They're first to be here. Thank you. All right. And of course, there may be other people watching the stream. If you don't comment, I don't know you're here. So I'm gonna send you a silent hello as well. Now, to go ahead and get us started, I want to do a little icebreaker. Let's get to know each other a little bit. Okay. So, the name of this icebreaker is Truth or Cap. Okay. Now, the way you play this is I will say, what you laughing at me? So, the way this icebreaker goes, I will make a statement, and then you guys will say, that's the truth. But if you don't think so, if you think it's false, then you say, oh, that's cap. I know you lying. That's cap. Same in the audience. I'm going to be taking a look at your comments as well. Truth or cap? All right. Y'all ready for the first one? Let's go ahead. It's not that men and women don't like each other. They just don't trust each other anymore. Is that truth or cap?
Cap.
It's
Okay.
truth.
So, Reed, You think that it's not that we don't like each other anymore. It's not that men and women don't like each other anymore. It's just that we don't trust each other anymore. That's what you think? Ree?
It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
Okay. She say true, and you say cap.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why you say cap?
Because I'm speaking for what applies to me.
Okay.
Generally, like, yes, it's you gotta believe in something for it to work anyway. If you don't believe in it, it ain't gonna work. So for the most part, I think people do trust. They might lose faith along the way, but I think men and women do trust each other initially in the beginning. It's hard to maintain, but yeah, they do.
So for the most part, they do.
Mm, yeah.
Okay. Say to well, I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm torn, y'all. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna say this much. For the ones that's not healed, I think they might carry that on to the next person and say, well, this person did me this. Now I have to come to the next person with my guard up because I don't want to get hurt. I ain't gonna trust him until he earned my trust.
Mm, mm,
Miss
mm.
Rose say truth. Miss Rose say truth, and Arlisa say cap. All right. Arlisa, with you in?
Okay, excuse me for 1 second. I need to cut on my AC. Excuse me.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. So let's go on to the next one. The disconnect isn't love, it's ego. So this is saying that the disconnect between men and women, the disconnect between men and women isn't love, it's ego. Truth or cap?
Kind of both.
Okay. I want to say that it is ego. Because I think in today's society, people try to be lover of themselves. So by you being lover of themselves, the average person can always be extreme with stuff like that. I ain't saying guys don't love yourself. Definitely do self-love, please. Please. You have to learn how to love yourself first, get yourself together before you're able to give somebody else the love that they need to love somebody else right. So I'm not saying all that don't love yourself. But the average person, especially the person that been hurt, they can go to the extreme with it. And that's where you develop that extreme of self-love, and you can't connect with nobody because it's all about self. You're good at being an individual, but you're not good at being a partner. So I'm gonna say truth.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Oh, now this one is funny. These days, relationships end faster than a free trial to a subscription.
True.
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 No, you just wait. Now we all agree on that one, right?
Because some of your trials give you 90 days.
I ain't never heard no 90-day trial. I heard of 7 days.
They give you 7 days. That's TV. But you get some 90 days. Apple will give you 90 days. 3 months of subscription free.
Okay. So just to give everybody a heads up, it looks like Derek is on a call right now, but he's watching us. So thank you for still tuning in to us, Derek. Or Lisa say it should be true. All right. And this is our last one. We want long-term results from short-term effort. Truth or cap?
True.
I say true too. See, we're all on a page with that too. Everybody just ready to skip all the dating, getting to know each other. They want to go straight to the being serious, in love, engaged, whatever else, without putting any effort in. But we need time, baby. I'm trying to see what you all about.
Not to mention just getting in the box in the first place.
Right.
I mean, you said what you said. You said what you said. Now I'm trying to see if what you're saying, you could back it up by your actions. That's what I'm trying to see. So yeah, I need some time, baby. Well, that's the icebreaker, guys. truth or cap. So I hope you enjoyed all of that. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the meat of this thing. All right. So the first part we're gonna talk about is the disconnect. We're gonna zone into the disconnect between men and women. Why do it seem like men and women are always at war online? Is it just jokes, or is there some real resentment underneath?
There's definitely some resentment underneath, but you can't take everything that you see on social media at face value. But yeah, it's definitely some real beefs. Oh yeah, especially Twitter. A lot of people take to that, especially celebrities. That's the first place they go to air out their business and put it out there, let everybody else know what they doing. Good, you heard what such and such did with old boy.
Mm. So it could be one way or another, huh?
Yeah, that's just my opinion. Yeah.
Okay. What you think, Ree?
And then sometimes online people do stuff for likes and shares, so you don't really know if they really not feeling the person or really some resentment. And then sometimes it could be real because people come to social media to air out dirty laundry. So
That's right. They don't got nobody else to talk to, so they just go on
happen.
social media.
That's it. Well, they try to embarrass the other person, so that's the given.
Right.
You know what I don't like, guys? When I see stuff like that, I mean, this is like a pet peeve of mine. Just because it's like a trend at the moment, and that's the way some people think, or people having channels to bash each other and stuff like that. That doesn't mean that you should jump on board about it. But as y'all stated, people want the likes, people want that attention, so they tend to jump in on the trend too, even if they don't really feel that way. That's what they do to get the attention and go with the
Right.
trend. Okay. Now, this is a good one here. Do gender roles and expectations still play a big part in the tension between men and women today? Do gender roles and expectations still play a part in tension between us today?
Gender roles, I would say no, because I mean it depends on your level of acceptance also, but it would still all boil down to unmet expectations. That's the biggest part. Like that's when that eyebrow goes up. Like, what's this? I would say unmet expectations.
Okay. Not so much as gender roles, but definitely expectations. What's your feelings about this, Ree? I'm definitely going to share my little thing. Or you want me to go first? Can you hear me, girl?
She has a line through her microphone. I think she might be muted. I don't think she knows.
Oh, you're on mute, Ree.
How does she go?
Yeah, my microphone tripping.
Oh, okay. I was like, she's trying to figure it out, whatever it is over there, baby. She's studying.
Did it go off?
It's back on. Oh.
Okay, now you're off. I can hear you now, right there. Right there. Don't touch it.
It's tripping.
So, do you think gender roles and
Okay.
expectations? Okay, you can hear us? Now you're on mute. You don't mute yourself again. Okay, do you think gender roles and expectations still play? I don't know, girl. You back mute again. You might have to go out and then come back in. Sometimes that fix it. Sometimes that's fix it. So while she's working on that, guys, I'm going to answer this from my perspective as well. So I think both. I think gender roles and expectations still play a big part in the tension between men and women today. And this is how I believe so. And I had a good conversation with my coworker a few days ago about this. I'm gonna share with you guys a little personal story with me. So when I was growing up, my mom was I grew up in a traditional household. Like my mom was a homemaker, mother of 3 kids. My dad went to work, provider, breadwinner. He'll get up early in the morning before we go to school. He be gone. Okay, he go to work early, work 12 to 14 hours. By the time he come home, it's time for us to like take a bath and go to sleep. So he come home, drink his little beer, eat, bathe, go to sleep. All this to get back up again and go again in the morning. He did it 6 days a week. Okay. So that's the dynamic of what I grew up in. Now, me being the oldest, I was preached to go to school, be an independent woman, get your degree, get you a great job so you can take care of yourself. So I took that as, just looking back on my father, I took that as, well, maybe by me doing this, I'm a contributor to the household, and that way my husband could be home. That way my husband could be home more often than what I seen my dad. And maybe my husband could spend time with the kids, more often than my dad had the opportunity to do. So that's how I put it all together. As for these gender roles and expectations, so because we went from a traditional household to now like a modern household.
Okay.
Women has changed drastically from back in the day to today. Because let's think about it. Women wasn't able to work. Women wasn't able to vote. Women wasn't able to do anything but be a homemaker, take care of the kids, take care of the home. And then we drastically changed to today. Now we going to school, we being managers, we being leaders, we're running for president. Okay. We're doing all types of stuff. So women, the woman's role has changed drastically in the world. My question is, how have the men role changed? Not much. And I can't think of anything how the men's role have changed. Because from back then even to now, it's the same old stuff that's expected of you guys, right?
The role hasn't changed as much as far as what a man is supposed to do. How efficient a man is I think is questioned at times. A lot of stuff used to be done by hand, um, and this is just in like industry, like raw and being strong. It went from a thing of like being a strong man to like it being like a competition type thing, like a pageant.
Mm.
Strength used to be a tool. Now it's more of like it's just an aesthetic. So has the man's role changed? Like, whew, I don't know. It's a tear between the masculine man and then the feminine man. You're not
Mm.
supposed to cry. You're not supposed to do a lot of certain stuff. You're not supposed to show your feelings. In some ways, I agree with that because once somebody, they see a weakness, they will attack. But I mean, I guess it depends on the type of man that you are. Also, it has changed from back in the day, from just being the man that provides and maybe having a family on the side provide for them to what the modern man today. Oof, it's changed. It's changed. For
You think
depending on the person that you are, depending on the type of man that you are. For some people, it has changed.
okay? So depending on what type of man that you are, so I guess that got to go to what type of um like I just mentioned, how I grew up traditionally, but I was preached to or encouraged to do just the opposite. I was not advised to be a homemaker, have kids, get you a husband, settle down. I was not trained up that way. I was trained to be hard, strong, black woman, get your degree, get you a good job so you can take care of
Get
yourself.
you a job.
Right.
Mhm.
Good job. Not just a job, good job. Take care of yourself. So that's where I had the traditional thing that I grew up with versus what I was told. And I tried to blend it all together to find a little balance and all of that. And that's what I came up with. Sure. I've always thought that I was gonna be a helpmate. I wasn't one of these quote unquote modern women who hold status and then looking for a man to have that status or above. and still want that man to take care of everything. Now that's lovely. That's ideal. If I ever meet a man like that, I'm not gonna argue with him and say, no, I don't want you to pay that bill. I want to pay something. No, that's not the type of woman I am. I am very feminine. Okay. I'm very feminine. I can definitely stay in my role, but I'm always a helpmate. I was brought up to be a helpmate. Okay. Now, with all this being said, the summary of it is depending on whoever you're with. You just have to make sure you guys have that understanding. Sit down whenever you guys get serious. Sit down, go over expectations during the dating phase so you can know what you're getting with. For there won't be no surprises, because that is what break up people. When there's no open communication, you don't know what y'all want for each other, from each other, or looking from each other.
Right.
Okay. Oh, baby, we having technical issues today, but we're gonna push through, baby. I see Ian
Yes,
got
it.
knocked off. Baby, we're gonna push through.
Push through.
That's right. That's that strong woman in us, huh? The strong woman in us. We're gonna push through. Ian, if you won't be still. If you want to get down, Black Jesus.
I'm trying to figure out this interface. Good. I'm working out the kinks, all right? I'm working out the kinks.
That's our Black Jesus right there. Come on, man.
Want to do it?
Oh, the question still stands. Do men and women like each other anymore? Do we like y'all? Do you like me? The question still stands. Do men and women like each other anymore?
I think so. We're going to see. We're going to see, baby. Now,
I'm going to say they do. I'm going to say also some men, I'm not saying all men, they are attracted to the trans. Because the trans women look good. They look good. They look hella good. So therefore, they're attracted to that, and they keep saying, "Oh well, they're a woman." No, they born a man. So you straddling the fence.
It's different classification. What
so
they call
it's kind of hard to say if men and women really like
a cis woman. Yeah, because like to actually be with a woman is tough. And it's not just the facade, or she can look good all she want to, I don't know if that applies to trans as far as just getting past what you attracted to physically and having to deal with the person, their characteristics, right, stuff like that. But yeah, I get that. For me, flesh for me, it's easy for me to look past that, but
right,
that's rare. That is rare.
Not this. I see you guys' point. I see where Reed was talking about, like with the trans women. Of course, their body gonna be perfect, baby. They picked that shit themselves. They came from straight as a ruler. They don't have any hormones. No women hormones naturally that they have to go through periods and all that other type of stuff. So yes, their body is gonna be immaculate. Okay, they're gonna get on the hormones to change their sex, and they're gonna go to the plastic surgeon to get the perfect boobs, the perfect abs, the perfect ass. So I can see where that could be very attractive, because it fits like a certain thing. Because men,
the narrative, that's right, it's supposed to be.
That's right. Most men are attracted to your looks, and then women are attracted to the lifestyle of a man. That's the way I look at it as. Women tend to be attracted to the lifestyle, like what he got, to offer, and do I want some of that type of thing. But yeah, and men like, oh, I see that body, she got that to offer, and I want some of that type of thing. You get what I'm saying? So I can see where that can be in regards to that, because they're looking for perfection, especially if you're one that's all into social media and trends, that's very average thinking, that's not like looking for any depth. I think people are looking for like attention more than love. I feel that people are not out there looking for love anymore too much. Am I wrong in thinking that?
Security. They looking for security, a place of being secure. You know, if this happened, he got this. A lot of people not looking for love no more because they didn't play the field for so long in their younger days and been in different relationships. So to now to live, it's like, okay, what you gonna do to hold me down? You know, they not looking for, oh, I love him, I want to spend the rest of my life with him. I want to make sure I'm good and straight.
Yeah, so they want to skip all the bullshit and just get straight to it.
Right. If I start working tomorrow, you're gonna be able to handle everything. That's what we looking at.
Straight to the point.
Straight to the point.
I'll be damn. Now, are we more focused on winning arguments than understanding each other?
I'm gonna win the argument.
Oh.
Because I don't argue. So if I have to argue and I take it there, that means you push me to a level. So damn it, I'm winning. So shut up.
Oh, you heard that, bro? So men got to know when to shut up, huh?
And do because some men will talk too much and drive a woman to that point. And when she gets to that point, now she's the drama. Now she's the problem. Sometimes you have to listen to her. Because if a woman is fussing and she coming to you telling you something, she feel in her heart that she is right.
Now, let me speak up for the men, maybe not all, but some. I was just saying this tonight. Y'all gotta understand, y'all have us by about a 30 to 50% curve when it comes to emotional intelligence. Half the time, the man that you be with or that you in love with don't even know that you angry. He don't even know that he messed up. And by the time he figure it out, you don't want the argument. Oh my goodness! So give us a little grace. We don't. Well, let me speak for myself. I would love to be there to console you and to understand, but I'm not always so emotionally intelligent to understand exactly what you're going through at the moment.
Because y'all think logical instead of emotional. You want to logic. You want to be logic.
If I be with my woman long enough, I would like to think I know her patterns, her ways, or the magical.
I be mad by something. If you leave the toilet seat up, I'm mad. Because you know I'm coming in now. You know I'm coming there. Put it back like it was.
We can argue about that all day. That's just a toilet seat. I put up just a lot of argument. That's
Come on now, Rhea. You got me drooling on myself laughing at you.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on back. But for real, men think logical. They want to be strategic in everything that they do, even in an argument. So if I tell you 2 + 2 is 5 and you know it's 4, just take it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Right. Go ahead. Just take it and go ahead. So Cal in the comments. That's right. So Cal in the comments states, so many want the illusion of intimacy while subscribing to individualism. Whatever. Okay. You putting that word in there. You put that word in there. Okay, yes. The alcohol is working right now. Okay. Erlisa says, yes, most didn't communicate well, men and women. So it's not gender specific. It's just people just not communicating well.
Right, because I'll shut down too. I will shut down and you'll be like, dang, what happened? Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk.
Red flag.
Give me my moment. No, that ain't no red flag. That's just me saving you from getting cussed out.
Oh my God.
I don't think
men are all that logical. Let me think about, I think men, let me see my experiences. I don't know. I'm confused. I think most men just going about, baby. Most men just going about. And some things that you may say, oh, it's so obvious. Why I have to tell him that? It's obvious. He should know. He in his relationship with me too. Let me tell y'all women, you better put that little guard down, that little ego down, that little pride down, whatever you got, and be more vocal with your man. Because honestly, it'd be the honest, they just be all naive and it'd be true. Help your man out, goddamn. You say you love him, go ahead and put your guard down, put your ego
If
down,
he
put your
loved
pride
her,
down, and
he
tell
should
that man
know
what's
her.
up. He don't.
He
He
should
might not
know.
really understand what's going on.
Now he
We
better
can't hear
figure
you,
it
man.
out. He
I
better
can't hear you,
figure it out.
baby.
I ain't touched nothing.
Yeah, so they might not even know.
What's going on
It's
tonight? You
crazy.
still can't hear me?
So
No, you good.
do
We can hear
any
you.
of I can't hear you, Ree,
You can't.
but you're not muted. I see that you're not muted.
Well,
So
I'll
do
be
either
dog.
you have anything else to say about the disconnect between men and women and why you think that exists before we move on to the next section?
Only because it's trending to argue.
I can't hear you either, Ian.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she.
Might be the internet. I can hear you perfectly. You still can't hear me?
Hmm.
Let me cut this.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't think
Okay.
Latrista can hear either one
That's
of us.
weird. I don't know what's going on with this live, guys. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, so y'all can
Yes.
still hear me, but I can't hear nothing about y'all.
Oh Lord.
So, okay, re-say something.
Hey.
Yep, I can hear you now. Ian, say something.
Hello.
I can hear you
Now
now.
he
That's some
gone.
weird stuff.
There he go.
That's some weird stuff, baby.
It's just this thing. I got to get used to this technology.
Yes, indeed. Okay, do y'all, and I forgot, I was asking you guys, so y'all have anything else to say about the disconnect between men and women before we move on to the next?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So now that we have a little clear understanding or viewpoints of the disconnect, I would like for us to talk about how can we find common ground? Okay, we got to fix this shit. What do you think it would take for men and women to generally respect and value each other again?
Huh?
For them
Say
to
it
respect
again.
themselves first. Well, you said it earlier. It starts with the person first. A lot of people be in relationships disrespecting the person that they with because they don't respect themselves initially. It's a whole lot of that going on. A whole lot of hurt people running around talking about they hurt and still don't want to not be around people to heal. But I'm hurt, but I want to hurt you too.
Oh, they still holding on to the past, basically.
Yes. You gonna do me something and I don't trust you and it's I done been messed over before and I get around women, they tell I can't believe you're not trying to have sex with me. I don't get tired of hearing it, but it reminds me of how much of how usual it is. It's just like, most men won't want
That is a turn off to me. You talk me out my clothes, like it's just don't even text or call me no more. It's like what are we like for real? Like what are we doing? Like if that's all you got to offer, like what's gonna happen? When he
Like
don't
what else?
rise
What's
up.
new?
I'm
Can you go a little
smooth.
deeper?
I've never done that before. I've never talked to a woman out her drawers. I don't know that level of smoothness. I hope to never attain that
I
because I
mean
would want them to
that
be
is
given willingly. But
that
I mean,
is the
I hear
number
it.
one thing. That is what men do these days. Hey,
Smooth
what's up?
talk.
What you got going? I'm trying to see what I can put in you. I don't want nothing.
Yeah. To me, that speaks of the willingness of the woman to even try to connect to a man. But and some women sell dreams too. But yeah, people will they'll throw that fairy dust in there real quick.
Woo!
No,
Sell a dream in a minute.
And I mean,
yeah,
I get it. That's what they want. They just want the flesh off top. That could be a good thing or a bad thing, but you're gonna have to start like not letting your drawers get talked off, ma'am. Maybe.
yeah. So look like the chat agrees with you, Ian. Callie says high level morals we need, a community mindset, and a true respect for the opposite gender. It can't be about running game and who can win what they want with the less effort. So yeah, just basically women respecting themselves again and not getting caught up into all these trends right nowadays, because that's where the disrespecting yourself come into play. They're looking at these celebrities and getting the idea that that's the way they should be, and they tend to be that way. But celebrities are putting on to get the money. That's what they do.
Kids don't know that. These kids are looking up to these people, these K-pop people, and they really, and especially if the parents aren't as impressionable as, well, parents aren't as impressionable as the internet. I still believe in a good rearing though. But
Yeah.
they get that stuff, and you know, kids walking around with hoodies all the time in 100-degree weather. Like, they gonna do what they see they want to fit in. I'm getting off the topic though. I'm sidetracking.
Yes. So it looks like the chat agrees with you. Welcome on in, Miss Nola. Thank you for joining. We have Well Played Ken. Thank you for joining. 2 different goals with hope of understanding and satisfaction of desire. That's what they're saying. All right, we got a little North Louisiana superstar in the chat. I want to welcome Mr. No Weapon, the Prince of the Talkbacks. I appreciate you stopping into the stream, showing me some love. Men need to protect and respect themselves too. That's a two-way street. I agree with that shit too. Because guess what? When they run across them little raunchy girls, that'll put them online. Like Ian say, he's been approached saying, "Why you not trying to sleep with me?" Because they so used to the man trying to sleep with them, so they think something wrong with you because you ain't doing it or trying to.
I be looking at myself like, should I? Do you want me to get it? Like, wait a minute. It'll come later. I want to get to know you. Like, you want to cook something? You want to eat something? I want to just make a soul bond right out the top. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I agree with you. That shit is dangerous. All right, parents act
What if she can't cook?
That's true.
Yeah, what if she can't cook? I know how to cook. I know how to cook. I don't mind.
Okay.
Times are changing as far as the gender roles. I'm gonna take whatever I got, whatever I was taught as a kid to use to bring to the table to make it work. My woman make more money than me, and I'm gonna stay home with the kids for a little bit. I can see that. I'll do whatever. As long as I'm down with that woman, I do whatever I gotta do to make it work.
Oh,
I know that's right, but you ain't got a lot of men like that.
No. Yeah, you're a special kind, Ian.
Right,
We'll
appreciate
it.
I appreciate it. I try so hard, you know.
Now, is love today more about convenience, control, or connection?
Convenience. Everything is convenience. Gas stations on every corner, churches on every corner, liquor store on every corner. Everything is after that pandemic, in my opinion, a work from home thing, and it's convenient now because they found out a way to charge you more for your convenience. So yes, everything, especially with that OnlyFans stuff, like, you know, when COVID hit, stuff like that, like, oh, I can just do this, or it's easier, it's more convenient. Yeah, it's convenient, in my opinion.
Okay, so everything look like it's more about convenience. What you think, Ree? What is going on today in regards to love? Is it more about convenience, control, or connection?
I'm gonna say convenience, because a lot of people not looking. A lot of people today are not just looking for love. I want what I can get out of you, and I want what you can give me. This is what we're living. This is the world that we're living in. Now, you might have a few high school sweethearts that wants to stay together and they build that love, but us coming in building love, well, you know, you got a slim chance of finding love. But here lately, it's just, oh, what can a person do for me? That's where we at in this world.
That's where we at. And I could say it better than like Lisa said it. Lisa said none of that is love. I agree with Lisa, and that's why I put it that way. Okay, so here we got our boy. All right, Derek. Okay, Ian, you're not gonna be alone anymore, baby. You got some more male friends coming on.
I was never alone. Come
on.
All
right. Let's go ahead and welcome Derek from I Show Receipts. Derek, welcome
What's
to
good?
the
What's good? What's good with the queue? What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all?
How you doing?
All right, just got off the conference call, so I figure I'll come on in for a little bit with y'all before you get off.
Let me
Yeah, I
point
agree
something
with
out
you.
to you, Latrice.
Okay.
Mr. No Weapon said this, and I get a lot of this, even from my mom one time. If a man don't, when I was saying like I wasn't trying to smash, if a man
Yeah.
don't F him, they're gonna say he's a rainbow. Imagine the pressure of a man that's trying to respect women, that's growing up seeing the dudes that's getting all the chicks is the dudes that's disrespecting them, calling them bees and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And imagine how hard it is for a heterosexual man to grow up to respect women. He's telling you in the comments right now, I'm gonna get labeled as somebody that don't even like women when I'm trying my hardest to go by the book, but to have some integrity. Oh, that nigga gay. So if you wonder why a lot of dudes take that route, they're not gonna bear that shame. They're not gonna bear that burden of, oh, I'm trying my best to be a upstanding gentleman. You don't say fuck it. If you gonna convict me of it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Give me the pussy then, and fuck it. Just why we playing these games anyway? If you're gonna talk down on me, it's so why be a good man? And what's the reward? It's. I mean, I know the reward is a good woman, but it is. It's like walking on glass. It's painful. It's painful. I ain't complaining though. I'm still thankful. Jesus Christ, I ain't trying to complain too much.
Yes, I can definitely relate to what he just said because I've actually had women call me gay for rejecting them when they offer sex. Because see, a lot of women figure that if you just offer sex, a man will just fall for it, and 90% of men will take it, but the few that won't take it, they're gonna label you as gay. There's something wrong with you. I've had about 3 or 4 women say that I was gay because I turned them down for sex. So he's absolutely right about that.
Oh man, this is fucked up.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's a real thing. That's a real thing. And let me tell you something about that too. Is that women hold grudges. Let me tell you something about that. Some women hold grudges. When a man reject them or turn them down, sometimes they never let. I got women to this very day that would walk right past me and won't say a word to me because I turned them down. And that's been 20 years ago. Yes. Yes.
Man, that's what's fucking us up. Rick, that's what's fucking us up out here, girl. These women, these little ratchet women, turning down these good men that's not leading with sex first, god dog it. Man.
Yes.
But what? I got a question.
What's up?
If a woman come to you, if a woman come to either one of y'all and she wants sex then and there, are you gonna do it?
For me, it depends on if I'm attracted to her.
Okay.
These women that I rejected, they weren't bad looking, but I wasn't feeling them like that. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got to be attracted to you in order for me to want to go there. But they wasn't bad looking, they just weren't my type. I'm not just gonna sleep with you because you got a vagina. I got to be attracted to you. You know what I'm saying?
Because you got some women that just want to have sex now. Like that's what they
in
the game.
I know that.
I want to.
Yep. We ain't gotta have no strings attached, just sex. Yes.
Sometimes after you've been hurt, sometimes you might need that to get over something. Because I mean, some people go about the same thing, but for different reasons. Some people go about sex to get over some stuff. Some people go about sex just because that's what they do. It's because I mean, we've all. Well, let me speak for myself. You get a little feel desperate. You get tired of stroking it or hitting the rose or whatever. You might want to call somebody up. Yeah, but if a woman was to come to me right now, that would scare the fuck out of me. I'd be like, why? Like, which my self-esteem is better, so I might be like, oh, you want some of this, huh? Come on, get it.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, like that alarms me. Like, why you? Cause you go get some dick anyway. Why you want some of this dick? What you want? That's scary to me.
Now, Mr. No Weapon says that women can't take being rejected by men. I agree with that. Sorry, ladies. When somebody's right, they right. I just have to go with that. But yeah, I agree with that. I've seen a lot of women that get upset when they're turned down. I'm like, oh, okay, he did that, girl. Well, that means he might be this or whatever. Won't you get to know the man or whatever? They're like, no, I'm no longer interested, whatever. I'm like, oh, well, they were surface in the first beginning. surface in the first beginning, so it don't even much matter. So
Some
when that
some
happens,
men can't take rejection either.
That's true. That's true.
It usually be the ones that be like
Because you
5 or
can
6 deep
reject
in a group.
a man, you can reject a man, and he ready to fight you, or he'll talk about you, he'll body shame you, or he'll, oh, you won this, oh, you a bitch, you this. A man can't take rejection either.
Tell him, mama, let me get your number right quick. Or like that, well, fuck you then. You ain't gotta holler at me. Yeah, they be like that.
Latrice, I kind of want to go back to something y'all discussed.
That exactly.
Y'all was talking about men more logical or emotional. I think men are becoming more emotional now than they used
okay,
to. And
You think so?
I think partly in part because a lot of men, unfortunately, is being raised in single parent household around women. And I'm not blaming women, but women are more emotional. And if a boy is raised up around a female and is not exposed to that masculine energy, he can become more emotional. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of these young men are growing up to be more emotional now. You know,
I can see that.
yeah, yeah. And I'm not blaming women for that. You know,
No,
yeah.
no,
You know, the father play a major role in that too. You know, you ever heard of a woman named Cynthia G?
no. I've never heard of Cynthia G. Who is she?
Cynthia G is a black woman who hates black men. All right. And she
Ooh.
blamed all of the issues in the black community on black men. She said black men don't love black women enough. We don't respect black women enough. We abandon black women.
We did.
Wow.
But you got to look at the blueprint. You got to look at America. You got to look at why black men were taken out of the household and why some women clung to security. It wasn't a thing like we just fucked up. Like, we have been targeted. It's
True.
a war on
True.
black love
True.
in
True.
general. A lot of this stuff is propaganda. Of course, men are going to be more emotional now. We're under attack.
True.
They flashing 40, 50. Like, the media is trying to get more control over what we can see and hear because they want to keep us in a state of chaos and, oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? If the economy is fucked up, if you're not secure halfway, you shouldn't even be dating because, like, you got to be mentally secure for what the fuck all this shit is going on. Because it's going to fuck you up. And you really don't, that might spill over into your relationship of, you might argue, hit somebody, do some crazy shit. But we have always been targeted, man. Always.
Well, my thing about Cynthia G's argument about her blaming, she is right on a lot of things. But she does not consider the fact that black women or women in general have a choice who you're going to lay down with. I know a lot of deadbeat brothers who don't take care of none of their kids, and the women knew that before they had a child with them, but they thought that it was going to be different with them. And she's
You
not
hit
considering that.
You hit it right there on that head, Derek. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. No, baby. You see what this man did with the previous kids or whatever? How can you be different? You ignoring the red flags. You ignoring the red flags, and you're gonna go ahead and give them one too. I mean, it's not predicament, that's the rest one. Get on the roster.
I mean, if you look at the Sierra and Future, you remember Future is a dog, all right? Future don't hide that he's a dog, all right?
No.
Sierra knew this before she laid down with him, but Sierra thought she's gonna be different because she's famous and rich.
Yeah, I'm gonna change him. That's what she thought. I'm gonna change him.
Yeah.
The same way you can't. It's no gender on being a hoe now. They have male hoes and female hoes. You can't change up. What is that saying? You can't make a hoe a housewife. You can't make a hoe a husband.
Right.
It's the same. That's not gender specific. A hoe is a hoe. So don't ignore the red flags, people.
Let me clear this up. Let me speak for all the hoes out there. Don't get it confused. Like, ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe. As long as you being a good hoe. There are hoes with integrity too now. It's nothing wrong with being who you are as long as you can you're not ashamed of it. That's it. Because it's a market. It's a market out there for it. It's some people that just want to smash. And they can get along with it. It causes no problems in their daily lives, in their relationships, and nothing. but it ain't for everybody.
So, Ian, you say, if you a hoe, be a good hoe. Let
That's
people
it.
know you a hoe.
That's it.
Don't get attached.
I can't say that because hey, feelings is gonna be feelings, but at least be
Yeah.
honest about what you got going on. Don't be
Okay.
just bashing hoes like we just because I was a former hoe once, and I'm coming out
Oh
of
shit.
I was gonna say
therapy.
you a hoe.
No, I'm coming out of therapy. I'm in reform. I wasn't a good one. It's not for me. It's not for me. Mm-mm.
I, I love the honesty. I love the honesty. Yes,
Oh,
indeed.
man.
So,
Derek, are you a hoe?
No,
oh,
I could be, but I teach his own. I'm not.
okay.
I could be out there like that, but not. Because you know
Nah,
why?
it
You
just
know why? Because I believe I'll deal with a woman. I know guys out there that just run through women, got multiple baby moms, and no issues. But women, I don't think I can play like that. When they try to kill me, you know what I'm saying? They get too attached, too emotional, and they try to take me out. I don't want to play
why
around.
they gonna kill you?
I don't know. I think they get. I just don't think I can get away with stuff. I see a lot of brothers out here doing. So a lot of women out here. They use their cars, take their money, and then when they find something better, they move on to something else. And the woman just let it go. I don't think that'll happen with me. I just don't think. I don't.
Mm.
So I don't even play that thing. I don't. I just don't play around like that.
Yeah.
But y'all was talking about earlier. I was talking about the whole trans thing. You know, there does seem to be some kind of strange movement to where, and I'm not bashing anybody, not attacking anybody. I got much love and respect for that community. But there does seem to be an argument that some dudes have tried to make that trans women are women. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember Malik Yoba from New York Undercover? Y'all remember
Yeah,
that? The
I
brother?
remember. Now,
Mm.
now, what's he got to do with that trans thing? He had some experiences that came out
Well,
with it.
he got outed. He got outed because he was down low. All right. A trans man came out and exposed him. And then he came out of the closet and Bailey said that he liked transgenders. And he went all up on the Breakfast Club trying to make the argument that he's not gay because trans women are women. They just got a male anatomy, you know.
Mm.
And and he says to this day that he's not a gay man. In my opinion, he's in denial because he is.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can see where he coming from because he didn't just because I could think along his lines. Just because he didn't sleep with another man, he's not even paying attention to the fact that it used to be a man and to a man that's still a man, but to him it's a woman. So that's why he's like, oh, I'm not gay because that's a woman. It used
Right.
to be the original packaging says penis, but
Right. Right.
So, so that's
so
not to say
y'all
I
know how women be like how dudes always be saying women be oblivious and they just don't see certain stuff when it comes to certain men. Exact
yeah.
same shit with a man. Oh, I just don't see certain shit. It don't mean nothing to me. That's what. Come on now, come on, son. Come on.
See, I don't think he gay. The
I
only
wouldn't
reason
call
why,
him gay. I wouldn't call him
right?
gay.
You wouldn't?
I
Latrice,
wouldn't either.
y'all don't think he is?
I wouldn't because he attracted to woman look like the statue. Because even though they don't have ovaries, they don't have a womb, they can't have no babies or nothing like that. But they appear as a woman. I'm looking at breasts, I'm looking at titties, I'm looking at ass, and it's perfect. That shit is fucking perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I'm attracted. So he was attracted to that. You
But
know. So
why not just get a real woman?
yeah, he can do that too. And I'm
Right.
pretty sure he done had real women. He done had
But
some
Everybody.
women.
you got some men that say if they are the quarterback and not the receiver, they not gay.
Yeah.
So
And me, I'm like, as long as you doing some activity with another male, you gay. I don't care if you're receiving or quarterback. I don't care. It's an
right.
activity with a man that looks like a man. I see no breasts. I see no ass. I see nothing that's feminine about it. So you're gay.
See, I
So, but
wouldn't.
the cis women, you see that feminine part of it. You get what I'm saying? You see the breast. You see the ass is perfect. They have a vagina. You know what I'm saying? That they got put on or in, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But it's just, those are feminist.
But see, I wouldn't say he was gay because I respect
Yeah.
people's mind and opinion wherever they at. I can meet you wherever you at. You say you ain't gay, cool, but when I'm talking to you backstage, I'm gonna look at you like, you fucked the man, right? I ain't gotta call you. You fucked the man, right? Because I'm gonna try to find some common ground. I can respect you and still try to level with you. Yeah, I ain't gotta call you gay. Like, man, you did great in fucking New York Undercover. You fucked
Yeah.
the man, though.
You gotta
And
not
that,
forget that. Fuck the man.
and Latrice, that kind of bring me to mind. You know the singer.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. People do what they want to do.
True.
Mhm.
You remember this? You know the singer Tank, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, I already know what you finna say.
You know we're gonna go with that.
Yeah, I already know what you finna say, bro. I was like, Tank, I love.
Yeah.
And
He
I
knows
still
about.
like his music, but
Well, would y'all consider a guy gay? Tank tried to make the argument that performing head on a man to try it doesn't make you gay.
Oh,
not on
like,
the first time.
if you
Not on the
try
first
it.
time. If you do it twice, you gay. But if you suck a dick.
One time.
all you need is one time.
You
baby.
are gay.
You are gay.
No one time for me.
Yes, you are a trick. Why do you want to even do that?
Exactly.
Why? And then, like, I don't know.
Okay, so
But
check this out.
for a woman, if a woman go and eat another woman out, is she?
So we got to go back in time a little bit. We mess a lot with Greek mythology and astrology and stuff like that. It's something called Plato's Symposium that a friend of mine told me to read because we were having a similar discussion. It describes Greek men of back in the day that they threw these elaborate drinking parties, but the men all had little boyfriends. And it was decadent balls and this and that. And it went into great depth and detail about men being in love with men and having little boys and stuff. It's called Plato's Symposium. If you ever get a chance to read that, read it. It'll give you a little bit of insight onto where some of this man on man energy may have been coming from. And I still say it's Western, but I don't know enough to really get into that Western and African thing. But it was a big thing back in the day for dudes to be with dudes. And like as far as learning your history, I can clearly see why motherfuckers be like now, like, well, what is all these things doing? It was big business back in the day, bro. Like dudes on dudes, pencil fights, like sausage fest. It was a real thing. Men were literally like in love with each other. And on like
That's
a masculine
pencil fight.
level type of stuff. But if you could read it and check it out, check that shit out. Plato's Symposium.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that shit up. It's crazy. Now, I'm sorry, Derek, you speaking? You wanted to say something?
I just want to say one thing.
Okay.
Prince is regarded as like the man to women. Women love Prince. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a huge Prince fan. But a lot of women don't know that Prince experimented with me.
See, I didn't know that. And I love Prince.
Yes, and he decided he wasn't into it once he had a few experiences with men. See, I don't need to try nothing to
He
know.
had more than one. He had more than one.
He's had more than one experience.
You got to look at Prince as he was like a sexual being, baby. He was, he carried himself with a certain kind of thing. So, and once again, just like with old boy off of New York Undercover, I got respect for you, and I don't care what you do. I don't care.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're like your sexual preferences is your sexual preferences. It's enough room, sunlight, food, energy for everybody to do what they want to do. Hopefully ain't nobody getting raped. Everybody's doing what they want to do or getting drugged. Go ahead on, man. Do your thing. You want to go get in some Duke and shoot, man? Hey, knock it out, bro. Have a ball. Have a ball. But everything ain't for everybody.
If a man perform anal on his woman, is that different?
Now that is for the man and the woman to decide.
I agree with him on that. Yeah.
Because it's still okay, physically, it's a booty hole.
Mhm.
Same thing.
A
But
booty hole of a woman though, Ian.
what I'm talking about, flesh like body.
Of a woman,
But
right? It's a female, right? Right.
when
Yeah.
you
That's
locked
different.
up, well, okay, well,
It's
ain't
still
never
a
had no-
hole. It's still
I'm
a
about to say
booty
I ain't
hole.
never had no man booty, so I wouldn't be able to give y'all an accurate response. Oh no.
Oh man.
It's crazy.
I'm just being honest. And let me say this. I had it was a dude used to cut my hair in my little hometown in Louisiana. Dude name was Alex. And before I knew anything about sexuality, all I knew was to laugh at gay people. Real ignorant stuff. I wasn't raised like that either. I didn't play the dozens or talk down on people, but for some reason, and I wouldn't even have sex, it was implemented into me to when you see somebody gay, you laugh at him. He was a grown man, I was a little boy. And me and my homeboy were laughing. He said, "Excuse me, if you laughing at me, you laughing a little too motherfucking hard." And I never understood it, but he was very good friends with my older sister. And later on in life, I told him, like, man, I remember seeing you one time and like going through life and learning about like what women went through, learning about sexuality and all this kind of stuff. I had no idea. Man, I'm sorry for laughing at you, bro. Like, I just apologize because I didn't know. I don't got nothing against you, bro. And he opened up to me and told me some stuff that happened to him as a kid that kind of made him the way he was. So, I mean, we are still people at the end of the day.
That's right.
If you can connect with somebody, like, that's a beautiful thing. Whew, we connect in different ways, but like, and you can find a friend in the rarest of places.
I
Maybe
agree.
maybe in the booty hole, but it's but I haven't been back home to get a haircut, but I respect everybody and I leave with that. So, and that taught me to you can laugh, but don't laugh too motherfucking hard because you don't know what the situation was to how some people ended up like that. It might not have been by choice. Some people might have been abused and they just stuck like that and gonna be like that. So I wasn't trying to make that funny, but it ended up being like that anyway.
Yes, Arlisa states that it is an anus nonetheless. Callie say, but if you got balls on the court, it's something queer going on.
Yeah.
So I do agree. All right. Mr. Weber say, in a booty hole.
Wow.
Y'all couldn't look
Your next point is what's the next topic, friend?
Okay, now how can we create better conversations, not just debates between the sexes, baby? We're trying to end all this bullshit. It's crazy out here. We're trying to end all this bullshit. We need Black women and Black men to get together, come together. Let's stop this bullshit. How can we create better conversations, not just debates between the sexes?
We have to listen. We got to be
What we
able
have
to
to
listen.
do?
Yeah. We have to listen to one another.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not listen to respond, right? Listen to understand.
Mm-hmm.
We have to listen to understand.
Listen to understand before you're
well, let me give you your flowers because you actually doing it, which is just talking about it and getting it out there, taking the lid off the jar. That's the first thing you got to do.
That's right.
Is to even want to have some understanding about it. So thank you very much for that, for even having this platform for us even to talk about it, because everybody ain't worried about it.
That's right. A lot of people don't want to talk about it or even worried about it.
Well, I think also there's a problem that people can't see it from another person's point of view. We always think that our point of view is the right point of view. And even if you don't agree with that person, you still need to respectfully understand and respectfully disagree, but also understand that your way is not always the right way. And be open to seeing it from another perspective. Don't get offended if somebody, say something that you don't believe. I can't stand this whole, well, that's how I was raised. That's what I was taught to believe. I think that's just being closed-minded when you're not open to another point of view.
that's
I
a safe
agree.
that's a safe space for some people to be closed minded when sometimes it's painful to open up and learn something new.
Mm,
That's like a form of rejection to think that something that you've been doing right this entire time you really could
true.
have been doing a little bit better.
Hmm.
And some people, including myself, will be like, man, like I might be so down on myself that I would just continue doing it instead of just doing making the better decision. It's some
Right.
tough stuff, but I've been going to therapy. I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Oh, I love it, Ian. You have anything to say about that, Bree? Like, how can we create better conversations, not debates between sexes?
I can't because I'm gonna argue.
I was just about to say, she already
Oh,
told y'all she gonna win the argument 30 minutes ago. She going in.
come on, Nari. Come on, Nari.
And
You
you,
trying to
you
get
am the
somewhere.
I am the lawyer. I am going in. No,
Oh,
but I don't know.
she's something else. All right, so we don't reach our time, but I would like to get, if you guys have any final thoughts about this. Do mm, do men and women even like each other anymore? Let's bring it back to that. That's the title, and it's final thoughts. Anybody want to share what you believe?
I think women and men still do like each other. Um, eh, I just
Oh,
kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad for women now because of this whole download thing going on. Y'all in competition with
mhm.
that community now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So especially down here in the South. I don't live too far from Atlanta. You know, what's going on. When I was on a dating website years ago, majority of the women that were single within my area was from Atlanta, and I was able to interact with a lot of women from Atlanta, and they all said the same things that we are in competition with that community. You know what I'm saying? And then you're dealing with a guy that could potentially be double dipping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So today's women, y'all definitely got to be careful with a lot of these guys out here.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. Any final thoughts for you, Ian?
um, there's been a lot
Still
of
stuck in the booty.
it's a lot of scapegoat. It's a lot of coverage. It's a lot of propaganda. I'm sure, like when you wake up in the morning, I want you to scroll through your feed and see if you see more posts saying we don't like one another or we do. I can
Mm,
tell you that on the music, in the TV, in theater, love isn't preached like it used to. Or shit, D'Angelo just went on. He got his flowers. Shout out my boy. We don't have examples of love like we used to. So if you don't see it, you don't believe it. That's why they changing all the relationship statuses on TV now.
Mhm.
So they're trying to make it. They got our minds gone already. It's
yeah.
hard to really have a positive imagination. So let's hit them some more with this propaganda, and then you get to layering that on your everyday situations and relationships, and you don't even know it. So
Oh,
it's definitely real. It's just very easy. We still love each other. It's just very easy to get distracted. They just try to remind us of hatred, which is I don't think is our hatred in general. The hatred that
yeah.
we are processing is not the hatred of ourselves, it's the other people. And I ain't gonna go through all that. Anyway, we still love each other. They just don't want us to know it.
True.
True. Bree, baby, let us know.
Okay. I'm gonna say men say women don't appreciate them. Women say men don't protect or lead anymore. But the truth is, deep down, most men and women still want connection. It's not that we don't like each other, it's that we've forgotten how to try.
Mm.
How
There you
about
go.
that?
I love it.
You're gonna get a golf
It-
clap. Hell, yeah.
I love it.
Mm.
I love it. I mean, I am so happy to have you guys as a guest. I really want you guys to come back. As I said, been very informational. It's been inspirational. especially for me and our audience. But I like to say it this way. At the end of the day, it's easy to point fingers. Very easy to point fingers. But maybe the truth is we all want the same thing.
Right.
To be seen, to be
Literally.
valued, and to be understood.
Mm.
So somewhere between blame and backlash, we've forgotten how to listen. So the real question isn't whether men and women like each other. It's whether we're willing to learn each other again. Until next time, stay real, stay open, and remember, it's not men versus women. It's truth versus ego.
Okay.
I'll see you
In
guys
the booty
next time.
hole.
Peace.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow, Latrice.
Yes, sir.
Hurt love is just the pain that I feel. I said it's hurt love. It's just the pain that I feel. I gave you too many years of my life and you played with me cause you had it shook with me. Yeah, you told me that you love me and you always be there. Then you came around and played like you really didn't care. I gave you all of me, my time, my love, my pain and separation. You had to tell me